Hi, yappers! Welcome to Too Long to Text, the podcast where we overshare, give you big sister advice, share the hard-earned lessons from our 20s, and spill untold stories.
Before we get any further, make sure you're following our Instagram at Too Long to Text. That's where we'll notify you about upcoming episodes and share unseen pictures and videos.
Congrats! You've now been added to our group chat.
This topic was too long to text.
Hi guys, it's Soph. Before this episode starts, I just want to apologize on behalf of both Sophie and I for the audio in this episode. We think that my mic was off or turned down all the way. Also, we're working on getting mic stands because we are aware of the cord noise and we are aware that it's annoying. With all that being said, we hope you still enjoy this episode, but we are working on improving the sound quality. Love ya.
Hi, yappers. So spooky.
Awfully spooky.
Is this coming out on Halloween?
Yes, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Do we look scary with our eye masks?
I can smile. You guys are watching on YouTube. We're both wearing eye patches, but we didn't think this through because
We tend to laugh.
We tend to laugh. This might come off halfway through, so that might be a jump scare.
We wanted to wear eye masks to...
Eye masks. Do you remember that?
Wait a second, that just reminded me. Today in your class, you said bicycling. That's a word, right? Because I do that all the time.
I don't know.
All the time. So scared. In the class today, like, you were doing bicycles, and I took her Pilates class this morning. And let me just say, 10 out of 10.
Really?
I told you it's one of my best, my best routine. I did so great teaching. One of her best routines yet. And it was so cool because I think I haven't taken your class in a long time. I took like the first few that you started teaching, and then I hadn't come. And then I came today after like a few weeks, and like you can just so see your improvement.
Thanks. That's
Anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot more confident.
You are?
Like, I don't really get nervous before class.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. But is it still fun and exciting?
So fun. I'm loving it so much.
If you haven't already taken her class, take her class.
Yeah, take my class. But every time I leave, I'm in such a good mood.
Yeah. It is good. But yeah, we're wearing eye patches to give us
I didn't want to wear makeup, so I was like, want to wear eye patches and be like cozy fall?
cozy fall. We're both giving two different cozy fall vibes.
We are. Well, you have plans.
Yeah, I'm going to dinner after this. You know the Katsuya open, that's where I'm going tonight in Century City. It's a really Katsuya. It's a good sushi place.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I think Brie and Maddie have told me to go there.
It's really good.
Maybe I'm making that up.
Speaking of Brie and Maddie, I saw Brie and Maddie without you.
Oh my god, yeah. Wait, tell us about that.
Me, Brie, and I was in Florida visiting my grandpa last week, and Brie and Maddie were there, and I wanted to take Pilates class, and they go to this mat studio, and Brie was like, "You can use my guest pass." I was like, "That's so nice."
That's so nice.
And we went, and it was really fun, but it was weird to not be with you, but to be with them,
Yes.
not just with them alone, but in Florida.
Yeah, right. That's like, I was actually extremely jealous. And I didn't know until
Oh yeah, you were like,
because you didn't tell
I know,
me.
I don't know, I forgot.
And so then Brie and Maddie were like, oh, like, speaking of Sophie, we're going to go to Pilates with her tomorrow. And I was like, huh? Because I forgot you were even in Florida. Because you were
Yeah,
in New
we were
York.
there for like 2 days.
Yeah.
And then it's right near Brie's hair salon, so
Yeah.
I got to see it too, which was
I haven't even
cute.
seen.
It's really cute. But at the Pilates class, usually when I go to other studios, I like to go to other studios and support and like see them and everything.
Yeah.
But I usually just like get nervous because I don't want anyone to think I'm there for the wrong intention.
Right, like you're there, like,
Yeah, stealing anything or anything. I'm just like, I just like want to work out when I'm away.
Yeah.
And so I usually get nervous, but I don't know, this time I was like, they probably don't know me. Like, I don't care, like, whatever. And then Brie and Maddie did not tell me that I took the owner's class. So I was like, wait, what? That's so sus. But it was really hard. And after the class, she was like, oh, you're Sophie, like, you own the Pilates cave, right? And I was like, yes.
Oh my
She was like,
God.
I've been following you since you opened like 2 years ago or whatever. And I was like,
studio open?
I think this year.
Oh, cool.
I was like, oh, it's founded by like 4 friends, which is so cute.
that's so fun.
And she is one of the
That's
founders.
brilliant.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
yes, but also like I can't imagine like I don't know, I feel like that's
Putting all
hard.
your heads together.
Yeah, four girls, but yeah, it was cute. And then Brie and Maddie were like, oh, that's why she made it hard, because they were like, it was actually really hard. And Brie's like, I feel so cool now.
Every time I laugh, I have to hold my eye patches.
1 second.
I know. I need to go to that studio because they didn't have. I don't think they really had any studios.
They like mostly agree there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun, and she was really cool. Like after I was like, oh, I feel so awkward now. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
So also when I take classes, like, and if I know that they know that I'm an instructor, I hate that because I just like, what if I just want to like lay down in child's pose?
Right.
Or, like I don't
They,
feel like
expect you to be
yeah,
really
like
good.
and they put my mat front and center. The
Oh my
first, I
God.
was like, excuse me.
No.
But it was fun. I saw him for like 5 seconds,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was really cute.
That's so cute.
It was fun.
How was the weather when you were in Florida?
Hot.
Yeah.
We got to sit outside by the pool a little bit. I brought Monty to meet my grandpa, the one I talked about a few episodes ago. And they loved each other. They like were talking about World War II history and like, yeah, I know it's so boring, but for them it's fun. And like, he just like my grandpa's not very complimentary, and my mom said that they were talking after, and then my mom was like, isn't Monty so cute, whatever, and he was like, oh, you don't need to sell him on me, like I love him, and he was like, he's a keeper.
This is your
and
mom's dad.
my mom's dad. They just never met because he lives in Florida, and then during COVID, like we were very like careful, and like
Yes,
Monty and I
of course.
were dating within those 5 years too, of like I don't know, but yeah, it was really sweet and it was fun. It made me like fall in love with him even more, like seeing him with my grandpa. Like it was so
I
cute.
know, seeing your significant other with like your parents, your grandparents, or like younger siblings too, like it's so special.
Yeah, it's really cute. Anyways, today's episode. Actually, today's podcast isn't talking. We're doing karaoke.
We're actually singing. We're actually
karaoke.
wait, that reminds me. Well, I need to talk all about my trip to Mexico.
Yeah.
But
Well,
on
we
the
have a
last
lot to
night-
catch up because you don't know about my
Yes.
trip. I don't know about your trip.
Yes, and I have many things to say about my trip.
Yeah,
But
she got a vagina steam.
I did get a vagina steam. I'll get there. We'll get there.
She's Kourtney
On the
Kardashian.
last day, we were just like, or last night, we were just doing karaoke together, like whatever. And
Us?
no, me and everyone on the trip.
Oh, I was like, what?
And like we're all having fun, and I'm sitting there, and like I'm like rocking in my seat, like, oh, I gotta get up there, I gotta get on stage.
You were nervous?
My moment. No, I was excited.
Oh.
And I was just like waiting for the appropriate time to like go all out, you know.
Uh-huh.
And then eventually, like I asked Tate McRae to get turned on, and
Oh.
I did a whole performance for them, and they were all like, "Wow, like you're like a pop star," and I'm like, "No, you don't understand. You don't understand the lore." Yes, I am a pop star.
I am
will
the Tate
be.
McRae.
Yes.
We did see Renee rap though the other day, and that was really good.
Yes.
I loved it. It was so fun.
So good.
Yeah.
Her voice is insane. I was even okay, so here's like the tea about concerts. In person, when you're watching them, you can't really hear their voice too much. Like you just hear the loud music. And then if you watch your videos back, usually you can hear the artist's voice a little bit more in the video, and usually it's like, whoa, ugh,
Oh,
that
really?
doesn't really sound too good.
Yeah.
Or they just sound like very live.
Yeah.
There's something about the way it comes on
Yeah.
the video. Hers, when I watch them back,
Oh my god, she's insane.
Phenomenal.
No, I know she's insane.
her voice is so good.
Anna's honestly because it was 2 years ago by the way that I went to her first one.
Okay.
I think because I was in Berkeley without you.
Oh, okay,
but
yeah.
when I went to her concert it was like way smaller and like it was just like her singing. Like this was a little bit more of a performance than I thought it was gonna be. And I think also like people who are her fans like are diehard fans, so I think that's nice. They're not just like she's not like a random pop star. Like if you like Renee rap songs, I think you like really like her and you know them and you want to go to her concert.
And she's like also one of those artists that has all the lore and drama and whatever behind her, and people love that.
Yeah. So Jake Shane was there.
Yeah, he was there. You didn't see him and Cara Delevingne?
I
kiss on
did,
camera?
but I didn't realize that was then. I thought you guys were talking about back like a few weeks ago.
No, yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah, we got Toa as the how you doing, Nay?
Mhm.
And then Jake Shane and
Is Toa the original person saying it on? Yeah, okay, that's what when I re-listened to it.
but that's why I was like, really? We get Toa? Because I was
Oh,
like,
it's cute.
it's cute, but she's been having like like other celebrities,
Yeah.
random
Who else
people.
was on it?
Like Role Model did it,
Uh-huh.
and then I forget who else. Like I think an actress just did it the other night. But like it's fun when it's like random,
Someone you wouldn't
you know,
expect.
and
Yeah.
all of a sudden.
This was like,
but-
but I guess it's better. Someone
Yeah,
you
it's
didn't
so cute. They like
expect.
dance on stage together.
Yeah.
But like 10 out of 10 concert.
Yeah.
I was loving it
Yeah.
because I haven't been to a concert where
was short,
I know
too.
all the songs. It
Yeah.
was short, but it also might have felt short because we knew all the songs.
Yeah. The thing about concerts too for me is like now I'm listening to her album even more. Like, I wish it wasn't like that, because, like, I obviously knew all of her songs, but, like, I like them even more now, and I have more appreciation for the songs. The same thing when I saw, like, Beyonce after, like, whatever.
I
like,
always leave and I'm like, oh, that's my new favorite artist.
yeah, and then you start listening to it more, and you're like, wait, I actually like that song, and I didn't think I liked some of the songs before.
I also feel like she didn't do too much talking, which I liked.
Yeah,
She kind of just
she's funny,
sang the whole
too.
time. She's
Like,
so funny,
yeah.
Guys, can I expose myself?
Yeah.
You already know.
Huh?
Well, before the show...
Hold on to your patches.
Hold on to your pouches, everyone. Before the show, I was like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna text her. And I'm just gonna be like, hey, like, you know, send her well wishes. So I texted her.
Best of luck on
I
stage.
texted Renee and I said, hey, coming to your show tonight. Like, can't wait to see you eat, you know.
You didn't say see you eat, right? Did you say that? Please tell me.
I think I said you that.
Oh, that's why she didn't respond.
I was like, oh, alright.
And still no response.
No, no response.
That's fine. She was thinking of you.
Anyway, it's okay. I didn't do it for a reply anyway.
You're just being supported. You're like, actually, I was supposed to be
I was
headlining
supposed to be the
the opener.
I was supposed to be the. I am not the opener. She was supposed to open for me. Okay.
You were supposed to go on after, and you
Yes.
decided, let me give her the spotlight.
Yes, I was like, you know what? She is eating it.
Yeah.
Up.
I don't want to eat her up,
I don't want to eat her up.
but I'll eat her out.
What? Because you won't even answer.
Too bad, so sad.
Just kidding. All love. We love Renee here.
Mhm.
We love Renee here. With that being said, Renee, to make it up for us, come on our podcast.
It'd be funny to have Lucas and Renee on together. Them together would
they
be
know each other?
yeah, they're friends. Them together would be so
That would be
funny.
so funny.
We should get them.
Make Renee read his book. And we talk
Yeah,
about
one of.
That's where we could talk dating.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let us know if you want my cousin Lucas on. We're trying to get him on.
Yeah.
He will
I said
come
to
on.
Sophie, though, I was like, at this point, I think Lucas is fake. Because I was like, oh, yeah, like, Lucas is going to be here tonight. Look at... And then I've never met the guy, even still.
He's a busy guy. He tries, but we're gonna go to.
Text him, he answers so fast.
Yeah, yeah, he's so cute. He wants to be supportive and help. He's always like flying here and there. But we have his book signing on Tuesday, which will be so fun for his new
I'm super
book.
excited.
Make sure you purchase it. Pre-order. I wrote this for attention.
Is the package that he sent the book in to me how everyone gets
No.
it? Oh my god. Guys, he sent me his book, which is so kind of him. And the package scared me so bad. I thought I got like gag mail. Like I thought someone was like pranking me because it's like funny
It's
pictures of
scary.
him on the outside. I
Yeah,
got freaked out.
he's a funny guy.
Anyway.
But yeah. It's not with Colleen Hoover. It's
Oh,
Anna
yeah.
Todd. Yeah.
Yeah, he reeled us in, bribed us by telling us that Colleen
cute.
Hoover was going to be there at the book signing.
But Anna Todd's cool too. I guess you don't know her as much, but
I know the name.
it'll be
Okay,
fun.
I need to tell you about Mexico.
Okay, yes. This is a high or a low?
This is a big high.
Oh.
Big high. Well, okay, so for those of you that don't know, I went on a type 1 diabetic retreat in Mexico with Hot Diabetic Club, which is just like this cute club that this girl, Teeny is her name, she like makes
Oh, my
TikToks.
mom had a friend named Teeny growing
Was
up.
her name Christina?
I don't know, they just called her
Oh,
Teeny.
yeah, she goes by Teeny.
That's so cute.
I love that nickname. It's so cute. She like explained the name like.
Does she drink
said that she went
martinis?
She probably does drink. Actually, I don't think she drinks. Actually,
Oh.
so no martinis for teenies.
No.
But
Bummer.
she was like explaining that like she never had a nickname, and then like I think she was saying like somebody in her family's Tina. I'm like telling her whole life story. Somebody's like Christy or something like that, and she was just going by her full name. And then like literally a few years ago, she was like, "I'm gonna go by Teeny." And,
That's
like,
so cute.
Made up her own nickname. I think it's so cute.
Is she Teeny?
Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, she started this club, and it's like now her small business. Like it's really cute. It's just this awesome community of diabetics. So we all went to Mexico, and
Mexico.
we stayed. Yeah, it was near. Well, we flew into Cancun, but I think we were more near. It was Riviera Maya. is where we
Did you drink the water?
were. Mm-mm.
Because you've been scared to go to Mexico for a long time.
No, I didn't drink it. Technically I did because the only water. So we didn't leave the resort. We were at Onza
I don't know.
Resort. Highly recommend. Although I don't really know if you can just like book a room. Like I think it's only for like things.
I should go for my bachelorette.
It was gorgeous.
Really?
Gorgeous.
Ooh.
And the food was also good. We were drinking the water technically, which I was freaked out about because it was the only water available because we weren't leaving the resort. We had no way to leave the resort. But it was like filtered and stuff, but I was like, they tell you like bottled water only.
Mm-hmm.
But I had no choice and it was fine. When I brushed my teeth though, I used that same water I was drinking.
Yeah.
So I never took directly from the sink. It was just like they had like water stations for us. But it was so nice. And it was just like, I think it's like 10 acres or something like that of land. And there was a cenote, which is like a natural lagoon essentially, like in a cave sort of. And so fun. There was a water slide into that they had built. Aww. And it was, okay. I went into it and I was like, I don't really know what to expect. Like, I don't even, especially because I had signed up for it so many months ago. So then it came around and I was like,
I'm going to go to Mexico.
Like, literally what? Yeah, like, why am I going to Mexico? What am I even doing? What even is this? And we had like a brief call where she like went over every day, like what it was going to look like. And then we had like a master doc of like things we should pack, whatever. But like, besides that, we didn't really know what to expect.
Did you guys coordinate your outfits?
We had that first day. That first day we all wore white.
Yeah.
And then besides that, it was just like resort chic.
Yeah.
But yeah, we all kind of went into it a little bit blind. And it was like so not what I was expecting, but in the best way. Mm-hmm. So like every day we did, or not every day, but most days we did like hours and hours and hours of journaling. Like she was like, it was kind of like, did you ever in dance class have like the days where you just kind of like sat in a circle and talked? Mm-hmm. It was like that. Like,
did it feel like camp?
Yes, it felt like camp. It felt like dance class. Like it felt like we were all a team. And she gave us all journals and a pen, and we would sit and she would like prompt us. We went through like all different things. Like there was like principles of hot diabetic club that we like went through, and then like pillars of life that we went through, and like each section we spent like hours on, and we'd all write stuff down, and then we'd like go around and everyone would share. And so we were all like just like spewing our deepest like things. God. And it was just like that environment, like
it was like group therapy.
Literally, because like one person opens up and then it encourages everyone.
We did that in camp at nighttime too. Yes. In the cabin at night, we would like everyone would be crying, and it was so cute.
It was so
that was
nice.
Like my favorite part.
Yes, and there were so many things that like I just like hadn't really talked about with anyone, or that I just like avoid because it is really painful, that I like brought to the surface. And I actually only cried while like I kind of cried for other people a couple times, but I only cried for me like when I was speaking one time. And
what'd you talk about
publicly? But I'll tell you after.
Oh,
but
what'd you talk
it was something that I like have a really hard time with in my life. And
do I know?
You know, yeah.
Oh,
but I like don't really talk about it much because it's so painful. And I talked about it and I just like was crying, and everyone was so supportive, and it felt so good. And
is it how much you love me?
Yeah, you just.
It was so painful.
Yeah.
I just love her.
I just love you so much.
Yeah,
exactly.
It was too painful to share.
I want to become Sophie. Like I'm not Sophie. No. I'm in love with my best friend.
Yeah.
No, it was amazing. And, okay, also, best group of girls ever.
Oh, you liked everyone?
From everywhere.
How come your friend Summer didn't go?
She didn't actually know about it, and then I told her about it, and she was like, dang, it's so
aww.
I know.
Are you going to go again?
I would definitely go again, yeah.
Those shirts were cute, too.
So cute. I know. But yeah, everyone was so nice. Everyone, like, had the same energy. Like, we were all just all in and, like, having a good time and not taking things seriously, as in like we were just like lighthearted, like it was just fun. And then like being serious when we had to be serious, everyone getting along, no drama, like it was just like so fun. We each had a roommate. I knew my roommate, I met her one time before, and I love her. So we didn't get to choose who we roomed with. I got matched with her and I was like perfect, literally so fun. And we like I learned things from them. We talked all hours of the day and night, like so fun. We did tarot card readings and stuff because one girl there like does that was
And
great.
you have this like shared understanding for what you
Yes.
guys all go through, which is so cool.
And it was like everyone was beeping and
Yeah.
high and low, and it was just like we were sharing little snacks. Like it was just lovely.
Aw,
I know,
so cute.
so cute. And then so two big things we did were, one, we did a sound bath meditation, but it's not what you think. So it's, I expected the bowls, you know, which I love. Like, I was so excited. But we go in, they did it in the cenote, okay? And they turned all the lights out in the cave. So it's a dark cave. We're all laying down. Yeah. They kept calling it the cave, and I was like, that's not, you guys don't know the cave like I do.
I'll show you the cave.
Yeah. And they had like little cushions for all of us. We all lay down. There was this guy that they brought in, and he had like all these instruments from all over the world. And he had like a soundboard so that he could like play an instrument and then like have like repeat and stuff.
Yeah, that's
so
cool.
We lay down, we closed our eyes, and for an hour straight, he just played us music. And it's like a meditation. And when I tell you, I was asleep for the entire hour.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like,
so
like
relaxing.
kind of in sleep, you know, like I was there.
I get so anxious with meditating. That's why it's like, don't you want to like check your phone?
Yes, but I didn't.
So
like it was just so, oh my god, all the like the instruments he was using were so interesting. Like it wasn't like a guitar and a flute. Like it was like cool instruments that like made noises that I hadn't heard before and like whatever. So that, and then like he'd have like a few noises playing and he'd like create like a tune, a song, and then all of a sudden he'd add in this other element and it would like complete, oh my, and then he'd also like, he was doing things with his voice too. So talented. Like,
wow, that's so cool.
I was knocked out the entire time. Like I'd wake up when he would add in a sound because my brain would like turn back on and then fall back asleep. Like, oh my god.
Did everyone else fall asleep?
Not everyone, but a lot of people I think were like in and out of sleep. Yeah. So nice. It was an hour long. And then afterward he was like showing us these like different like singing techniques that he can do with his mouth. And like he was showing us this one thing where, so basically he was explaining that like with every instrument that he was playing, like depending on like the sound he was making with his mouth would determine like how the instrument sound. He was like teaching us about it, whatever. Hard to explain when I don't really know what the fuck I'm talking about. But then he started doing this thing where basically all he was doing is saying like like just making noises, but he would put his tongue on the roof of his mouth. I think it's called rhythmic singing, maybe. Maybe I'm making that up. And he would put his tongue on the roof of his mouth and then start making these noises, and his mouth would be making like 2 to 3 noises at a time. It was the craziest thing I ever heard. Like it was just.
Wait, so what's the point of this all? Like to have like a wellness,
wellness. Wellness.
Yeah.
Wait, of what? The sound bath or the whole week?
I guess both.
Yeah.
I meant like the sound bath.
Sound bath,
like,
meditation, whatever. So nice. And then it was cool that he did the education at the end. But, okay. I need to talk about the Temazcal I did. Okay. So, we did a traditional Mexican Temazcal, which, everyone stop what you're doing and just Google it, okay? So, I will say, though, so we did the traditional Temazcal, but we tweaked it a little bit because of all of our devices. So, okay, traditionally, like way back when, it was like a hut that they would go into, and this one that we were in was kind of like an igloo, but it was like clay or cement or something. So anyway, it's this small dome, and it was actually bigger than I thought it would be, but like low ceiling, circular thing, and there's like a opening, and you go in, you sit, in the middle is a pit, and they put hot rocks in it and then pour water on top. At least I think that's what they were doing. It was hard to see because it was dark. And so then it would create steam. So it was like essentially a steam room, but done with like the hot rocks, and then they pour water. That's the basis of it. Okay. So we did the traditional 4-door. So that means that they open up the door, quote unquote, 4 times. And you like, each door is like a different section, and it like touches and heals different things and different like parts of you and whatever. So we're going through, and like the first one, it was dark in there, the steam was coming up, and like they had really warned us like it's hot, like it's very hot. I guess like in the traditional ones, people are like throwing up, they're passing out, they're having
Oh my
panic attacks.
God,
Like
yeah.
it's like, but they toned it down for us because our devices can only withstand certain temperatures, so they had to tone it down.
Yeah.
But it was still really, really, really hot. Like probably the hottest like sauna room situation I've ever done. And so the first door, it's dark. We're all sitting around. They have the steam coming up, and then all of a sudden they dip like a palm or some type of like branchy leaf thing into the hot water, and they like start spinning the leaf around so that we're all getting like sprayed with this warm water, but it's also like because it's so hot in the room, it's cooling because it's
Were
like,
you ever giggly? Like, what the fuck
No.
is happening? Where am I?
no, but afterward, yes.
Yeah.
Like, okay. So we're sitting there, we're getting hit with the water, and she had, when I say she, we had two incredible women who like led the whole thing.
Are they diabetic?
No, they're like, they work at the resort.
Oh.
They are like well versed, and it's their culture, so they like know all
That's
the
so cool.
history, and they have like so many different experiences with it, and they were telling us like their experiences with the Temazcal and how it healed them and whatever. Like so amazing. They were also using like all these, they like cleansed us with gopal, I think it's called. Beforehand too, like all these like delicious smelling things. And so then all of a sudden we're getting sprayed with the water, and we get hit with this whiff of like the most insane, overpowering in the best way, mint, like menthol smell. Like, oh my God. And it just like,
It's
wow,
refreshing.
it was
Yeah.
just, like I don't even know how to explain it. It was just like, wow, like all of a sudden, because the steam is coming at you so quickly that that just like shot up into your face, and it was so crazy. Like I can't even like, it's hard to explain how crazy it was. And then she starts like guiding, like talking about like different parts of ourselves and everything. People are sobbing.
Really?
Like,
Oh my God, wait. I feel like I've seen this in Bali or something, and it's like,
yeah, it's probably similar.
I don't know, but they're like in the pond. It's all over TikTok, and like they're pouring water, and everyone's like screaming their traumas.
Yes,
And, like,
literally, that's like essentially what we did.
oh my
Like, we were
God. Did you cry?
sobbing. So I only cried during that first door, but I think mostly for me it was because I was listening to everyone else cry and release these things, and I was just like, holy shit. And so I just cried. Like, I don't know. I wasn't like, but I was like crying. And then, whatever, it was really hot. They opened the door, and then they come back, and we're also like, we're singing songs, like we have instruments.
How do you know what songs to sing?
She would like,
it's like a chant.
It was repetitive. Yeah, it was like a chant. Like, Bienvenida. Like, it's so fun. And then, okay, so then we get to like, I think the third door, and it was like all about healing your womb. And they like, the two women who were leading it, they got naked. And they're like, you guys can get naked. A few girls did.
Did you?
And I didn't get naked until, well, I didn't get naked. They closed the door. I lifted up my top. Like, so we were laying on the
You just like were holding it like that?
Well, I had a bikini on, so I just like lifted it up over my boobs so that my boobs were out. And she was explaining like, open your legs, like let the steam come in, like heal your womb. And this is like, like she is a very spiritual woman. Like it was like everything she was saying, it just felt so powerful. And the floor, mind you, the floor at this point is like, there's like an inch of water from all of our sweat and all the steam.
Ew, and it's getting it inside your vagina?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm laying down, right? And I have like my legs open facing the steam.
No
and, like,
pants on?
I have my bikini bottoms on, but she was telling us like, open up, like heal your womb. So I had them like pulled to the side. So like I was
oh my God.
And other people were completely naked. And I was laying down like with my legs open to this steam, and it's completely dark, like pitch black. Nobody can see anything. And then they start spraying us with water though. And like, when it hit me, it like went up me, like it hit me, like it hurt. And I must have been sitting really close to the steam.
I feel like a yeast infection or like a UTI.
Well, that was clean water. Because like the water from the floor wasn't getting up inside me. But it was just like very wet on the floor.
That's so funny. This is so funny.
So then, like, we're doing we're doing crazy things, okay? Like, we're, like, speaking out our traumas. We're, like, crying. We're holding
One
hands.
at a time?
Yes. We're holding hands. We're, like,
Were you nervous?
people.
Like, were you nervous?
No.
This is
We
not
were,
you.
No, I know.
It's so
It was
weird.
crazy. We were naked. We were sweating. Like, okay, so many things.
And especially you with people that you like just met would not be
No.
like.
So then,
I don't even think you and Spencer's been naked in front of each other.
and then we get to the last door, and she like puts this concoction that she made on our hands. So the person next to you is supposed to put it on the palm of your hand, and it was honey, raw cacao, cardamom, sesame seeds, like whatever. And it's all about like we had just emptied everything out of us, and now we were filling ourselves back up. So we were eating the sweet thing to like fill ourselves back up. And then like the person next to you puts it on you, they say something nice to you, like they say how incredible you are, whatever. You lick it off your palm, and then they spray you with this like water concoction. Oh, at another point, I forgot about this. Another point, the lady's coming around and she's waterboarding us with like cold water.
Oh my God.
Like crazy.
I feel like if we were there together, we would just pee in our pants.
Yes, I was actually thinking about that. If you were there or if Natalie was there, I would have been racking up. But we were just so in the zone.
Yeah,
and, like,
I get that
in
though.
the moment, I actually was thinking, I think you would get claustrophobic.
Yeah.
But I was thinking how much you would like it.
I know, I would like
it
that.
was so amazing.
Like, I need
I'm
healings.
laughing now.
Heal me.
No, I know.
Put steam on my vagina.
No, please. No, in the moment, though, you're just, like, so in it. But I'll tell you why I keep laughing, because I said something after that everyone was cracking up at, like, patting myself in the back of that. But, so, like, we licked it. And then, okay.
You lick someone's hand or they?
No, your own hand.
So what did they say
So
about
then-
you?
Well, what?
What did they
Oh.
say? They complimented you, right?
I don't remember. I think they said I was a light.
They're like, your vagina smells so
Yeah,
nice.
they're like, you look so good naked. I can see you. I have X-ray vision. No, okay. So then we have to crawl. We have to crawl out of the Temazcal, okay, and kneel all the way down, and like we were supposed to scream.
Bloody Mary.
Yeah, pretty much. No, we were supposed to scream like what we wanted to come back, like be reincarnated as, like what we wanted to channel. But
I feel like people watching this are like, what the fuck is she? But I feel like I get it.
it was so nice. Like I know, like
yeah.
explaining it back, it's like okay, girl, what? But also like doing it with someone from that culture who's like explaining everything.
No,
to
it's
you,
so
and
awesome.
It's like
It's cool.
so powerful. It was like, amazing. Like memories can't even like begin to like I don't even know. So much happened in there that I'm just like it felt like not real. So we come out, and then this man is waiting outside. Like, explaining it sounds crazy. But this man is waiting outside, and he, like, poured, like, again, waterboards us with cold water.
Who did you want to be reborn as?
I forgot. So
She's like, Tate McRae.
Yeah, Tate McRae. No, when I tell you, it was so hot and overwhelming in there, and so many emotions. Like, I've never experienced anything like that. When I came out, I, like, I didn't say anything. I completely forgot. Like, I was just, like, like...
Do you feel different after this trip? Or no, like...
I did when I was there, and then I came back to real life.
Yeah.
But, okay, so then after the fact, we were, like, all debriefing, right? And we were like, wait, it's kind of gross. We were all, like, licking our hand after it had been, like, all over the sweaty floor.
Yeah.
Like, we were naked, we were sweating, like, we were sweating. Like, everything we were wearing smelled like it was really disgusting in there. And we were all licking our hands, and we were like, haha, like, that's so gross. Can't believe we did that. And I was like, wait, guys, like, you realize she could have asked us to do anything and we would have done it. Like, if she had been like, get on your hands and knees and slurp up the water on the ground, we all would have done it. We all would have done it.
That's so
we were thinking, like, what about that experience made us so, like, that's how cults work. Because not comparing this to a cult, but, like, that is how it works. Like, your mind is so crazy and so vulnerable and so impressionable that if you're in that state where somebody is, like you're in this, like, transformative mindset and whatever, like, if you are in the right mindset, you can be told to do anything and think anything, and you will do it.
No matter, like, how smart or skeptical you are, because you are smart and you are sussed out about a lot of things. So that's why this is so funny.
No, I loved it, but we were like, oh my god, like, imagine she's like, bend down to slurp the water.
She's like,
and we were like, and we would have.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have questioned it. We would have been like, wow, that water was so fresh. Like, anyway, that was my experience. 10 out of 10. If you ever have the opportunity to do a Mexican Temazcal, do it.
That's awesome. I want to go.
So good.
Like, how do I get on the next trip?
I know. I'm like at type 1 diabetes.
I know.
No, I really think, though, you might be claustrophobic. Because I will say, one girl had a panic attack.
And left. Can you leave?
You can leave. She didn't leave. She
had panic attack because she was claustrophobic.
I don't really know fully what happened, but yes, she did have a panic. She had like a full-blown panic attack.
Oh, vey.
Like yeah.
No, thank you.
No, but she stayed, and it was crazy because we were all like, well, we actually, I shouldn't be. I'll tell you after. But we were all like trying to help her because we weren't sure what was going on. And then like I think all of us were kind of freaking out for her. And then the main lady was like she's strong, she's brave enough, and like was just like she's so used to people having that reaction.
Jesus.
No, literally, she was like Jesus. Oh, one last thing. I felt terrible. One of the girls had. Oh, another thing is you're supposed to stay in there the entire time, but we had to leave and check our blood sugars a few times because.
Did you?
I left one time, yeah, because it's like an hour long, and with temperatures like that,
you have your phone in there.
No, because it's too hot. But one girl had gone out, and there was like a bunch of water bottles on the table, and she just grabbed one because we were sharing everything, whatever. So she just grabbed one and took a swig of it, but it happened to be the boiling hot water, and she broke her mouth. Yeah. And her face.
Oh my god.
Felt so bad for her, but by the end of the week it was already like fully healed. Like,
did you like tan? Like wasn't like
not really.
There's no like beach or like.
No, we had the pool, but we only laid out like maybe like 2-3 hours total the whole week. Like it was we were outside the whole week, but like shaded. It was also, when it's just like so hot, it's kind of
miserable.
Like, yeah. It was like that, but we were like outside. But
and you let everybody in Pilates class?
Oh yeah, twice. Yeah, they loved it.
Was that fun?
So fun. It was definitely like kind of easy just because all we had were mats and blocks.
Yeah.
And then I also had like kind of made the routines a little bit easy just because like
it wasn't about like working out. That's so fun. Wow.
They said they were sore. Their abs were sore.
Yeah. What a crazy experience.
It was so good.
Is it every year? Like you'd go again? She's
not gonna do Mexico again.
Oh.
But she like every once in a while does. This is only the second retreat that she's ever done.
Wow. Yeah. That's so cool.
No, it was amazing.
I want to make our own Pilates retreat.
Yeah, we should do a retreat.
I feel like people would come. Like, I see a lot of people do that where you rent out like a hotel space or whatever, like a retreat somewhere kind of like that, and then you host like a Pilates wellness retreat.
Yeah, and also, like,
would you come?
Yeah, would you come? I paid for the entire week. I think it was $1,000
with food and everything.
Right.
Usually that's like what you pay for a hotel only.
Right. So
and the flight?
No, flight separate. But the transportation was included. So like to me it felt like a really good deal because I get to go to Mexico. We have transportation covered. And we're staying in this nice place that I like going by myself I don't think would be in budget. Like and then like they cook for us, every meal prepared for us. It's delicious. It's no extra charge. Like it's all included. So to me I was like, that's like a really reasonable price, I think. Yeah. And I feel like I got bang for my buck. Like
good.
Yeah. No, it was like the only thing you had to buy were your flights and then like tipping the people at the end of the week. But no, I like it was like a good deal in my opinion for everything we got out of it. I was like, this could have been a lot more expensive. Yeah.
I want to go.
You know.
FOMO.
Oh, wait. One thing and then we'll move on from this fucking retreat. The guy, the like main guy that owns it was there, and we asked him his craziest experience that he's had like with owning that property. And he said one time he had this retreat group come in, and the main lady came in first, and she was like, okay, the men are all going to be here in an hour. When they get here, they are not allowed to talk, and you cannot talk to them. And basically the whole point of the retreat was she was trying to break their egos.
Damn, I like that.
Yeah. So all these men arrived the whole time, I think. They weren't allowed to speak. They
This should be like a TV show.
I know.
This place.
They no longer had their name. I think they were a number. Or maybe they were like something
Holy
like that.
Shit, this is like real.
Like crazy. But he was like, yeah, it was a little strange because also all their food had to be all white. They were only eating white foods. And at one point, they had white bags over their heads.
Oh, fuck. That's
like,
scary.
That might be, that might be something a little bit
Yeah.
going on there.
That's crazy.
I don't know. When I heard white bag over the head, I'm like, are we dealing with perhaps the KKK?
Yeah.
Because that's like what it sounded like to me. Like, it sounded like that's got to be like a deep cut.
That's, yeah.
Cult.
Yeah.
But he said that was insane. He was like, I guess
How do you like allow that? I wouldn't allow that.
Well, so he didn't know.
Yeah.
So the lady like didn't tell him that ahead of time until she got there.
Yeah.
And he was like, after that experience, I was like, oh god, I don't know about these retreats.
Yeah.
But
he probably loved you guys.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. He was really cute. Oh, there's also a cat on the property.
So fun.
But anyway, a whole lot of stuff about the retreat, but it was just amazing. Do a Temazcal if you ever can. Do it.
I want to go.
I know.
Well, while you were getting your vagina steamed by Jesus, I was drunk.
Wait, yeah, you
at a wedding.
Right?
Yeah, I was like, I think I need some of that. Yeah, I don't know. Monty was drinking. I was drinking. I don't know. It was like a wedding. It was
like
fun.
I feel like people do.
But I was a part of the bridal party too. It was my first time walking down the aisle, and that was really fun.
Did you like it?
It was so fun.
Yeah.
And it was just like emotional because like it's like my family friend. We all grew up together, and like she was the first one. And also it was really emotional because it's the first wedding Monty and I have been together to. And also now that we are planning our own wedding.
It's like,
yeah, it was like also my sister and her fiance are going to get married too next year. And he was there as well and was crying during the ceremony. And it was so cute. He like took my aunt's napkins and like he's very British and like patted under his eyes. He like kept looking back at the boys. And then so after like I did an entrance, I have to show you the video after with like, me and Sam.
For the reception?
Yeah, like we came in dancing and it was really we did a funny thing. And then after that, like because Monty was like we were just like separating, so I was in the party. After that we like met up on the dance floor and Monty just looked at me and he's gonna be embarrassed, but like he had tears in his eyes and his lip like this. He's like, I was like, what's wrong? He's like, I'm just so excited for us. And like, you know, he's not like that, whatever. And him and I danced all night together, just dance. It was so fun. And I was like drinking, but I didn't feel it until the next day. I feel like fucking shit.
That's because I feel like in those environments you're just like,
when you're as soon as I sat down, I was like, ooh, they had the most insane food because they're big foodies, like insane.
Was
Whatever,
it
I go into the
buffet style,
details.
or did they, like,
Yeah, both. Like they had so many different, like they had hibachi, they had seafood, they had this, that, and then at the end of the night, on top of everything else, they had like a soft pretzel stand. They had a food truck outside, candy outside. They don't have a lot of money. They just like
put a lot.
It's their own. They have 4 kids, and one of them is a girl, and the rest are sons. So I feel like it's her only daughter. Like wedding.
That's so sweet.
But we're very close to them, so we felt very special and it was so cute, like getting ready and everything. But yeah, it was very like emotional. Like, oh my gosh, at the dinner before with the rehearsal dinner. So my parents and her parents were best friends. My mom's best friend since college. I look over to my dad, my mom, and like the couples like always like went out in college together and like grew their kids up together. We stayed so close even after we left New York, because we were in New York. And I see them huddled, like all of us 8 kids were watching, and we see all 4 of them huddled, and my dad gets out of the huddle and is crying, and apparently he said like we did it, guys, like we did it.
I'm gonna be
I know, like he said like we did it, like we raised these kids, like it started just the 4 of us. I know. It's like he was like it started just the 4 of us going out or whatever, and then we had these babies and now they're getting married. Like I was like the chills. So I don't know, I guess like for me that was a high of my month, but it kind of this month has turned, so like that wedding of like my first like real wedding attending as an adult, that's someone that's close to me, and then the engagement, which obviously was a high in my October, but I'm not going to talk about it because we talked about it last time, whatever. But both of those kind of turned into not a low, but this month is just like, oh holy shit, like I'm growing up, and it's really weird. And I saw this video online the other day that was like, no one talks about like grieving in your 20s, not grieving in like the sense of just death. I mean, obviously you lose people in your 20s too, but like you grieve your childhood in a way. And it's so weird because like I don't know, when I was younger, I was always like, I can't wait to be 20 and like get engaged, like all this stuff, like even driving here, and I was thinking about like what I was going to say and everything. And I was like, wow, like I'm in a place right now where I've always wanted to be. Like I have, if you told me I was going to have these Pilates studios and I'm engaged and like I'm in a healthy relationship and I have like the best friends ever and everything's like, I feel very blessed. Like everything's so great. But then like, it may like seem like everything is good, but with that, it makes me grieve like
No, I totally
my younger
get
self.
that.
And I also have seen people be like, you don't remember like the last time you laid in your childhood bed, like, you know what I mean? When you were living at home, or like, what was the last time you and your like, I don't mean, my sisters always slept together at night, and what was the last time we slept like in that sense of being young?
Well, I actually think about that specific one too, because my sister and I, when we were younger, like we were very close. And like,
it's like, what did we talk about? Like, I don't know what we were talking about.
I know, what did my sister and I, like, and we would be in the bathroom with each other while we showered. We were just,
and then, but when it just like ended one day and you just don't know. So all these amazing things that are happening, like this wedding and the engagement and just like all these like cool adult things, and like it also has made me feel so weird this month. And even though like I still see my parents all the time, whatever, I live where they live, it just feels different. And obviously nothing has really changed between Monty and I. We still live together. Like we've been living together. But now it's like this new beginning where also, whatever, on a separate note too, his and my relationship has felt like it's changed just within the last few weeks, weirdly. And even my dad noticed it when we were in New York. He was like, you guys, like, you just seem so different. And it's not that I love him any more than I did, or that I feel less, like, more close to him. It's more that I'm like nurturing our relationship now, because like,
well, now it's official.
He's like, gonna be my like probably the father of my children. And like, no, I've always thought that. I've always known that, but now it's like, oh, like this is really like I am fostering and really wanting to nurture this relationship, so then in the future for my children we can be the healthiest we can be. And
there's just new intentions now.
Even him on the trip, like, not that he was never helpful, but like there's always the joke that I overpack. And like when we landed in JFK, we took the air train to the Long Island Railroad to the city. It was like a 2-hour schlep because I was trying to save like $100. And he just like picked up my bags without even asking. I know that's the bare minimum, like he should be doing that, but when you're with someone for 8 years, he would always do it for me, but he'd be like, Sophie, what the fuck? Also, you're so stupid.
Like, I wouldn't, no offense, but like if I had my own bags and Natalie had her own bags, I'd pick up my bag.
Yeah, I'm just saying, and like I would be like, can you please help me or whatever, or like even like my mom was, I don't know, he was always a gentleman, but he's also like was so much a part of our family for so many years now, where like we're not expecting him to like step up like in that way. But something changed, and him and I haven't even talked about this, but my mom knows too, like just so like even more caretaker, nurturing than ever on his part too.
Maybe it gave him like this like confidence boost, or like maybe
I think
he
so
feels
too.
like he achieved a life goal, and so he's feeling good, and like
it's a security thing. But but it feels like obviously we don't have kids, but it already feels like we have this little family already.
Because you do.
And it's been really nice. But but it's also so weird where I'm like, don't you feel like you've lived like 500 lives? But then like once you start thinking about starting a family with somebody, that's just like the beginning of your life.
I know. Okay, 2 things. One is that I was watching a show last night, and the lady was 40, and she looked young to me. And I was like, oh, 40's not that old.
No.
And so I'm starting to get to this point where I'm like, whoa, I'm still really young. And like, even like 40 is still young.
So young.
Like, it's crazy.
I know.
Because the perception of that changed. Like, 40 used to be legit old to me. And then the other thing I was going to say is, I feel like for me, I've noticed, like, when I'm really happy, when I achieve life goals, when I'm like feeling really good in life, I feel sad. Like, it's like,
it's so weird.
It's so weird. It's almost like being really happy like that makes me feel sad. Like nostalgia makes me feel sad.
Yeah,
like,
and it's not sad and like a depressing I hate my life way. It's just in a weird, like, change is just weird. It is sentimental, and it's just been like weird. I'm like, wait, what? And like, I wanted this for so long to be in this place in my life. It doesn't feel real, and I'm almost like, wait, what? How'd I get here? Like, I think it's the same thing when you become a mom. You're like, I have a child? Like,
no, I know.
I mean, not that I know, but I'm just saying, it's just weird.
Right. That reminds me, in the Temazcal, at one point, I think what happened is one of the hot rocks split or something happened, and both of the ladies looked at each other and they're like, "Oh my god," and we were all like, "What?" And they're like, "One of you is going to be having a baby."
You, please.
How? Immaculate conception?
Come on, Monty.
No, but like
We
she's
should have
like,
twins.
well, I know we should. Irish twins. She asked, she was like, "Is anyone trying for a baby?" And everyone said no, but she was like, "One of you will be having a baby." So I don't know if one of us was pregnant or if one of us was going to be having babies soon. But it was crazy.
Did any of the girls follow you?
Yeah, a couple of them did.
Do you know what's so funny? I'm discovering all these type 1 diabetes girls on my For You page because, and I was never on that side, just you, but because I think I've been liking that, because one of the videos from the retreat popped up from one of the girls, and I like it, liking them. Now I'm seeing all these people. I'm like, whoa!
I know, it's so crazy. There's like a whole...
Yeah, I love it.
Which is perfect because we still have to do a type 1 diabetes episode, but that's literally how I learned.
I know.
Because the doctors didn't tell me shit.
We should. Someone commented too, I saw that they wanted, I think I had mentioned something about like my hormone health journey. We have so many episodes.
We should do that. I'm actually I have an endocrinology appointment tomorrow. I'm gonna ask if she'll order me hormone blood work for a full hormone panel, because or just full body panel, because I get my complete metabolic panel done every 3 months. But I would just...
Do you get your T3, T4 I'm so passionate about this, you guys, because so many doctors, when they give you your blood work, do not include certain things that women should be getting checked out, like T3, T3, free, I forget what it's called exactly.
I get that.
And certain your cortisol is very specific ones, and a lot of women don't get it. So the doctor's always like, "You're fine."
Yeah.
And then you find out you low thyroid, and you're like, "Oh, this is why I fucking felt like shit."
Exactly. No, I don't have any concerns. I'm gonna have her also order a test for anemia, because I've just been bruising really easily.
Well, maybe you just have low iron. Well, that's anemia, but I have low iron, but I don't think it's an anemia. It's low ferritin levels.
Okay, yeah. Well, see, that's exactly why I test it. Because I the bruising,
I bruise easily too. That's autoimmune also.
Yeah, but it's to the point where I got a bunch of bug bites, mosquito bites in Mexico,
and then turned into
they all bruised.
That's so weird.
Just all up my leg.
Yeah,
it's kind of crazy. Which is not what normally happens. So that's why I'm like, but I feel fine. I don't have any other concerns, but I'm I haven't checked my hormones since I was 19. So
it's so important. Well. Yeah.
No, I think I always check. They check my A1C obviously, and then red and white blood cell count, cholesterol, metabolic stuff. So
yeah, I just got my results, and I work with my endocrinologist, but I still have to I'm so bad at following through with it and getting the vitamins and getting whatever.
When I did do it before, I went to a holistic doctor and I got my hormones tested, and she gave me literal potions and stuff. And I feel I'm triggered from that a little bit. Oh. Because
no, you don't. That shit is not real. I don't know. Also, I don't know. I feel I've gone through so many
yeah, we do need to talk about when you did that. When you had help from that, was it a dietitian or something, or was it a holistic doctor?
A nutritionist.
Yes, we need to talk about that.
Yeah, there's so much false advertisement with more well, also women, female and male body are so different. So back there's such old school recommendations that are actually only scientifically proven for the male body. So for example, for me, running was terrible on my body because it raised my cortisol levels. My body was holding on to weight. It was just really bad for my hormones. But everyone's run if you want to lose weight, or whatever my goals were. And it was doing the complete opposite. Because maybe that worked for men or other bodies or whatever. That's why everyone's always this doesn't work for everybody's bodies. And I think people are always yeah, whatever. But tell me, what do you eat in a day?
Right, exactly.
But it's so true. It's so different based on what you have. It goes way deeper. But I don't know. I feel I've been told from so many male doctors specifically that I'm just wasn't eating well or wasn't working out well or whatever when I was struggling a lot with my body stuff. And then finally I found this female endocrinologist who was just got me and was just like, no, like these are all valid reasons, because I'm literally looking at your blood work and this is why you were like this. This is why you should take this pill. This is why, like, all this stuff. So that's like extremely validating. But I would absolutely love to have a specialist on.
Yeah, we should.
Any endocrinologist, actually. I actually know of one online. That would be good too. But just to talk about that, because I think a lot of women don't know, and they're like, my hair is falling out. I feel so fatigued all the time. I'm even depression, or like my body's holding on to weight and I'm eating so healthy and working out and everything. But
no, I know. We should. That would be really cool to have.
Yeah.
Endocrinologist on. That also reminds me, something that also felt really nice was like something that is a thing in the type 1 diabetes community, but I feel like it's kind of like taboo, like people don't want to talk about it, is like the fact that insulin is a weight gain hormone. So type 1 diabetics, like, managing your weight or trying to put on muscle or trying to lose or gain weight, like any of that is like really difficult for type 1 diabetics, because one, you're living off of a weight gain hormone, but then also blood sugar levels play a huge part in metabolism and weight stabilization and everything, and like how your body uses its energy and everything. So it was really nice to talk about that because it is like like having to live off of a weight gain hormone. Like, first of all, imagine as a woman, you're being told like you have this chronic illness that unless you take this weight gain hormone, you're going to die. Like, as a woman hearing weight gain hormone, like, I feel like for most women that's going to be really triggering. And then, like, you don't have a choice. So then you take it, and then everybody is sick before they get diagnosed, so they're really thin. We all put on, like, 30 plus pounds, which is good, because we all were sick. But we're still human, and so then, like, watching our bodies go from, like, because everyone agrees, like, it's so unhealthy, but everyone's like, wow, I looked good when I was in DKA. Like, we were snatched, like, whatever. Because what happens is your body eats its fat. So you just look, like, strong as fuck. Like, you're muscular, you're so thin. And then you start this insulin, and then you gain a ton of weight back, luckily. But then you're left with, like, still your brain, the brain of a woman, where you see you just gain all this weight. And then it's, like, also a thing where people say, like, it feels like you put on weight after you're diagnosed and you start on insulin and then you never stop gaining weight. Which, like, I didn't have that experience personally, but it's, like, it's a thing where,
why
like,
do you not stop? Why do people not stop eating?
Because it is just, it's a weight gain hormone. So for some people, their bodies just, like, really do hold on to the weight because of it. But also, like, it was just nice because we all get to talk about how, like, we all eat really well and work out and stuff, but, like, we all feel like how we eat and the way we work out, we should look a lot different than we do. And it's not to say that, like, we don't look good, we don't look healthy, but it was nice to empathize with each other about, like, for the amount of work we put in, like, we should look like this, but we can't, or we don't because of this.
That's with, I think that makes, I think we've talked about this before, but it creates a different relationship with food too, because, well, you know how many calories are in certain things, and I know a lot of people who struggled with eating disorders, and I have myself too, and I can look at it. I can look at a hard-boiled egg and be like, "What's that? 70 calories?" Like, it's terrible that I know that because of old thoughts, but you have to know that to live. Also, so it's like, has it helped you? I guess, like, in the sense where, like, you have to fuel your body and eat certain things and calculate certain things to stay alive than just, like, to be skinny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it is still, you're still thinking about it.
No, that actually would be a good episode too, in and of itself, how my relationship with food has changed, because arguably, my relationship with food is better than it ever has been, which is so interesting. But the problem I've run into is, like, because for me, like, I'm just, like, I look at a few things. I look at the carbs, the fiber, the protein, the fat. And I kind of don't look at the calories, right? Because I'm looking at so many things on that label. The calories don't affect my blood sugar, so therefore I'm like, okay, irrelevant. And plus, everything I'm looking at is the calories anyway, like, whatever. But, like, I look at carbs, fiber, fat, protein, and that's all, like, that's what I'm focusing on. But I've run into the problem where people in my life have problems with relationships with food or past problems
I'm like,
with relationships with food. And
me.
no, it's actually you haven't actually
Oh.
said this. And they'll be like, oh, that has like this many calories, and I'm like, because my brain has deemed that food safe for my blood sugar, and now you're like, which is also like unhealthy because that's like not a good mindset. But I'm like, wait, you're messing with me because like to me that's a food that's safe for my blood sugar, and now you're telling me it's high calorie.
Yeah,
and like,
it's a lot.
Messy.
Yeah. Well, I guess that, I would never say that one because like I know what it's like to think that way. So I would never want to put that on anybody else. But it is something that's internal, and I think I've talked about this all the time about like on a scale though in terms of eating disorder, like how much do you think about it? How often does that knowing those amount of calories or whatever affect your day to day? Like I'll still eat it even though I think about it now, whereas maybe before I used to not.
Right. So true. Yeah.
But it is interesting when like for example for me being gluten free. Is because of my autoimmune thing. I don't eat it. I'm not restricting it. Like and if there's a croissant, sometimes I'll still eat it because I love it. But like, it is different when it has health involved, like your actual health, and like to feel good in that way than just like that motive of being skinny or losing weight.
Yeah, the choice, like for me, the choice is like, let's just stay with a croissant. I'm like, do I want to deal with that for my blood sugars? I'm no longer like, that's gonna make me fat. Yeah, like how I would when I was struggling with food. Now it's like, do I feel like dealing with that today?
Which is nice in a way, but also it like sucks that you always have to think about it. In a different way, you have to think about it.
Yeah.
And just, that topic we can go on and on.
Yeah, we got to do it. We'll gap for that for hours, I know. Do you have a voice on this week?
Did you have a low?
Oh.
I gave my one high and then a low, but I don't know if you have a low.
Well, I will say, this isn't like a crazy direct low, but I will say it's October, mid-October when we're recording this, end of October when you guys hear this, and the holidays are coming, and when the holidays come, that means my busiest YouTube season comes. Because every December, I have a really usually what I do is post December 1st through December 5th every single day, which is so fun. But it's filming and editing every single day, so I film all day long, and then I edit the video that night, and it goes up the next day. So it's a lot. And every year, I get so excited about it, and then it comes around, I'm having so much fun. The first week's kind of hard, but then I get into the swing of it, whatever. But by the end of the month, I have completely burnt myself out. And I swear I do not recover from it for like 2 months. Like it just drives me out. And so with that coming up, I'm starting to be like, oh God, which I've already decided my plan for December, and I'm not doing the Vlogmas 1 to 25. I have a whole plan, and I'm actually really excited for it because I think it's going to be like more bang for their buck, and it's fewer videos, but not by much, and it's going to be like much more planned, much more organized. Like, very excited.
Then you're just trying to have to like just come up with creative or like, because not every day in those 25 days is going to be exciting.
Some days are so boring. I'm like, okay, I'm filming myself like breathing.
Yeah.
But me doing what I'm going to be doing, which I'm very excited to share, requires a lot of prep. So it's literally October, and like I'm gonna be starting to film for it in a couple of weeks.
She's dressing up as the Grinch, guys. Yeah. Just kidding. I really want her to.
Do that for a TikTok. It'd be so funny. I have a few ideas of like things I could do on Hollywood Boulevard, like just like
it'd be funny. Yeah.
But the Grinch being one of them. But yeah, my low is just like anticipating the busy season and just being like mentally preparing for the toll it always takes on me. But hopefully with the changes I'm making this year, like I'm doing a lot of preventative things. So it's like hard work soon so that my December can be a little bit more fun and like relaxing.
I know. I really want to like, Joel and I were just saying that the summers and like spring to summer feels like so long this season, and for some reason fall and like winter goes so fast, and it's the season that I really want to like soak it in. But I mean I just like stupidly always open my studios in the winter, but like I want to really enjoy it. I probably won't again, but that's fine.
I know. No, this year I'm just like all I know is Brie and Maddie are coming for my Christmas party this year, and that's all I care about.
exciting.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
And you have your Halloween party on Saturday.
I do. I have a Halloween party. I got invited to go on a cruise in December. I can't make it because of the holidays, but that would have been so fun too.
Where?
It was gonna be out of Miami to this island. It's like a new thing that one of the cruise ships is doing. And I was gonna go and make content for them, but it didn't work out. And like I could have squeezed it in, but I'm actually really proud of myself because I was like, no, because we're not burning ourselves out this December. And
are you going home?
Yes, and when I go home, if everything goes to plan, all my videos for December will be edited and set to upload when I go home. So when I go home to my family, instead of trying to drag that last week of Vlogmas out of me, I'm gonna just be able to hang out with them.
That'll be fun.
And I'm really excited. Like,
is Natalie going?
No, she goes to Miami.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited because I just feel like my mom and I have been getting closer the last year or so.
That'll be fun. Yeah. Oh yay.
Hello.
Well, my eye patches are drying out now.
Me too. I don't really think I have a voice memo. Like, honestly, my voice memo was the Temazcal.
Yeah, nothing could beat that vagina story.
No, nothing and nobody can beat.
I hope your vagina's not dirty.
It's not. Clean Pussy Club. Oh, okay, this will be my voice memo, actually. I was so mad at myself today because I have a crock pot going with my chili, and I got home from teaching Pilates day at like 1:30 or whatever, and I put I cut it up, like I take the extra 30 minutes, then I put everything in my crock pot, I'm going about my day, and then it's 4 o'clock, and I'm getting ready to like do the podcasting, and I'm like, oh my god, the outlet had tripped and it never turned on.
Oh, so you don't get it today?
No, I put it on high now, so it's just gonna cook for less time at a higher temperature, but I was just like, dang it.
That sucks. I should get a crock pot.
You need it.
I went grocery shopping. Monty made chili.
Yum. Chili, that's why I love
But I'm literally eating out like every day now. Like, plus, like I'm going to dinner tonight, then I have dinner tomorrow. Like, Katsuya.
Oh, yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Gotta go right now, actually. Bye, guys.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Wait, do you have a voice memo?
My voice memo. I feel like so much shit happened that I was gonna wait. Oh, my voice memo is my when I'm gonna pick for my bridesmaid.
Yeah, she was like, I have a new color scheme for my
So a few episodes ago, I rethought my whole life. No, I'm just kidding. But I don't know why, because you had asked me my color scheme before I even got engaged of like my wedding, and I don't know why. I think since I was little, I wanted like champagne pop. Don't want champagne pop. That's ugly. Like I'm not doing that. Don't worry. But Monty and I actually sat together and like created our Pinterest board and everything. Of the vibe, and it was so cute because he was like really into it, and he told me like I don't like that color, like a different color, but I like this, and we both really agreed because it's probably gonna be like fall-ish. So this is perfect. Kind of the vibe. I hope you like it.
I'm obsessed.
I don't know if I'll do. Okay,
wait, love.
I wish I could show it.
Love.
It's like green, brown, white. It's very like.
Well, if you want to show it, you can put it in the Instagram dump too. So cute.
But yeah, I don't know what color the bridesmaids' dresses are because I don't know if I don't know, is brown ugly?
No, I like brown. I don't know if you like how these are all a little bit different shades of brown, but I kind of like them.
Yeah, I do like that too.
Oh god, I'm obsessed with
But yeah, very like green and like, I don't know, I liked brown. At first I thought I wanted like a little bit of like a plum color with it too, but Monty didn't like that and I liked it. But sometimes he said it could be like overpowering is like the red, is the main thing where I want to keep it neutral. But yeah.
Love.
Yeah.
And that's different than what I know Brie and Maddie want, so that's good. Because I'll get a little taste of each.
I have a call with a wedding planner on Tuesday.
You have to let me know how it goes.
I'm excited. I'm so excited.
Where did you find them, on TikTok?
No. One of my friends who works at the studio, she like worked with this lady and like is just like knows everybody and is getting me all these things and
so good.
Yeah, I'll tell you everything later. But it's exciting. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing, but we'll see. I just wanted to call her and like see like what we need to do. Like Monty's mom's already called me and been like, okay, so we need to make like a registry. I'm like, I don't want people to give me gifts. I don't even know what I'd want. Like,
you could just ask for one, money, or two.
That's so weird. Casey just texted me about her wedding guest invite.
Yeah, for witches.
Yeah.
You could also ask for like everyone to give you a personal gift.
Yeah, I mean, she was saying, because, like, we're not, like, moving into a house together right now, because people get, like, furniture stuff. You can have, like, a fund of, like, a house one day, or, like, a this fund or something. I'm like, everyone's already spending money, like, coming to the what, like,
Yeah,
I don't know, I feel weird about that.
People get gifts.
I just feel so weird about, I don't know.
Look on
Anyways.
Pinterest, I'm sure there's ideas of, like more thoughtful gifts.
I have to plan my engagement party first.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about it, too.
Bachelorette.
Engagement party will be first, though. That will be, like, probably be this winter.
What's the dress code?
I don't know. I'm thinking about it now. I think it'll just be like friends, not like a big family thing. Just like friends and chill. And yeah, I'll ask you guys for advice.
That's just the girls, or is that Monty too?
Monty too is friends. Wait, this is funny. My sister just now texted me the list of her wedding. She's doing a very small wedding in London, and then Jolie, my little sister.
Small.
There's 50 people. 50 is small. Like,
is it?
Yeah. Like we're inviting all these people, but not all coming.
Yeah.
But Jolie just texted, didn't say anything about, she asked a bunch of questions about whatever. Jolie just goes, why is Sophie before me on the list? Anyways, yeah, that's very exciting. Update. This was fun. Very chill.
Chill, fall vibes, eye patches on.
And now I just off. Oh my god, look.
Ew,
Touch
dry
it.
out.
Do you like the road ones?
Yeah, I love them. Wait, let me feel yours.
Oh.
Ew! Alright, I love you guys.
I love you guys.
Love you guys.
Have a great night. We'll send a voice memo soon, because next week's topic is
long
to test.
Bye, guys.